Like we introduced the brownies last week and it's been flying off the shelf.
Really? Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Move Me Back series. Today I have someone very, very special with me. I'm hyping her so much.
Thank you.
I have with me Heather.
Yes.
Heather, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great. So I really wanted to interview you today because we met a few months ago, right?
Correct.
And it was very kind of like random how it happened.
Yes.
We spoke a little bit.
Yes.
And I was like, I need to interview you about your whole move back to Ghana and your process and all of that.
Okay.
So I have lots of questions for you.
No worries.
Okay. So first of all, are you Ghanaian?
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I was born in Canada.
Okay, you're born in Canada.
Yeah.
And you've decided to move back to Ghana.
Correct.
So what prompted that? How did that happen?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've thought of it for years. I tried about 20 years ago. It didn't work.
Oh, really?
I went back, and as I got older, my children got older, started to see different things happen, started to miss a bit of home. And for me, it was the George Floyd incident in 20.
Right.
That was like this, I need to go home.
Yes.
Yes.
I get you.
Yes, so that was it. So I came for 6 months, went back for about 2-3 months, and then I'm here.
Okay, so now I just want to touch on something that you said. I'm sorry, I just have to bring this to the camera, right? You said you tried 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So you must have tried when you were about 10 years old, right? According to my calculations, right? Because there's no way, there's no way that you were older than 10, 20 years ago, right? No, I refuse to accept that.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah. It's true. And I'm a grandma too, so that's exciting. Yeah.
Hold on, you're a grandma too?
I am I got a grandbaby that's 2 years old.
No!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Wow!
Yeah.
That I did not know.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she's two.
That's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow, well done. You look good now.
Thank you. You know what they say.
I know, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, so you tried 20 years ago. So what went wrong 20 years ago? Why didn't it happen?
I don't think I was prepared enough in terms of like what to expect, what I needed. And I think that at that time too, financially, I wasn't as stable as I am now.
Right.
And so I need a bit of financial stability to help me move and transition a bit more smoother.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you tried again this time, and you feel like you had all your ducks in a row this time?
Not really. Financially, I was better, but whether it was not like organized or it was like, I'm going back home, and that was just it. There was no planning. There was nothing.
Right.
I guess the best part that I did was coming for the 6 months.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So I came. I stayed for 6 months. I observed, I watched, I engaged, and then I looked at, is this what I really want, and can I handle it? And it was, yeah, I can. So when I went back for that 2-3 month period, it was more like preparation to relocate. So for me, it was really good having the opportunity to come here, settle in, and just see how the day-to-day life would be like.
Wow.
Yeah.
So did you come back with your whole family?
I think I would say half, because I've got a daughter in the U.S. and a son in Canada.
Oh.
Yes, and I have one son here, one daughter here, and my grandbaby, and my better half here. So.
Okay, your granddaughter's here too.
Yeah.
How is she finding it?
She's good. She's 100% Ghanaian.
Oh, that's really awesome. That's so nice.
Yeah.
And your children, how have they been able to adapt?
It's been good. I think for my son, we came when he's still a teen. Well, he just turned 18 now, so he's an adult.
Okay.
But it was challenging for him in terms of like finding like-minded people, just places to go hang out, like those kinds of things. That was very challenging for him. But as time progressed, he started to like explore a little bit more. Not as much as I would have hoped for him to. But definitely started to adjust better, especially when we started to look into doing some kind of business where he has something to do. So I find that's been helpful for him.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. And for yourself, do you feel like you're well established? Because how long have you been here now?
since I came back in October.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so I don't even know how many months that is. Time just seems to fly here. I don't know if you noticed.
I do.
But you wake up and it's Friday. You wake up and it's Friday.
Say it all the time. I know. This in Ghana, right? It goes Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm like, where has the rest of the week gone? It goes so fast.
So fast.
And I don't know if it's because you're just enjoying life now. Life is different. But when I was in the UK, it was very much Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Do you know? So it's like, it was just felt so extended. So here, like you literally, you're like, it's June and then it's July and you're like, how? So I understand exactly what you're saying. Time flies here. It's just simply amazing. I don't know. I can't explain it. I can't explain it.
So that's, so I've been here since October, like, I don't know, 9, 10 months, whatever it is.
Okay, and so while you've been here, during those short few months, you've set up a business.
I know, right?
That was quick, right?
Absolute
You set up a business.
Yeah.
So tell me about the business. How did that come about?
You know, when I was coming back, it was very important for me to do something that I could be able to include the community. And especially the youth. As you see, it's such a young country. There's so much youth, and we need opportunities for them, right? And so originally, I wasn't sure what I was going to do, and before, when I was in Kumasi, I tried a little bit of fashion stuff. So I started a bit of fashion, and it was okay. It was good. It wasn't bad, but I didn't really feel it as much, right? And so I wanted to get into the food business because I find there's a lack of variety, and
I'm not even going to argue with that at all.
and I love to eat, and I like lots of good food, and so I'm like, I'm going to talk about food, and I'm going to probably do a restaurant then. And then I was talking to my partner and all that. He's like, that's kind of challenging. Restaurants are big. I'm like, yeah, it is. So we relocated here in Oyarafa, and we came to the mall, and we went to have some food there, and I saw this space, and I thought, a cafe, it's small. Maybe I can manage that. It is not small.
You just randomly say, maybe I can do it. Okay.
It is not small. I thought it would be easier.
Wow.
No. And that's how we did.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how a cafe space for rent. And I was like, I'm going to try it.
Wow. And it just happens just like that.
Just like that.
Do you know, it's funny because some of the best things that are birthed are just completely random, like you didn't plan it. It just kind of like fell into place, and that's basically what you're saying, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So what's the name of this place?
Wild Wheat Cafe.
Wild Wheat Cafe, okay. You have to say that really carefully.
I know, right?
It's a bit of a tongue twister, right? Wild Wheat Cafe, okay.
Yeah.
And what kind of food do you do here?
So we have like a lot of sandwiches, wraps, breakfast, and like desserts, so cupcakes and like cheesecakes, variety cookies, just different things.
Oh, that's
brownie.
Nice. Oh, I'll have to do one as a takeaway. And then you ask if you've got any left.
I'm telling you. So we have that, and we have the Goldie, which is a twist on it with the white chocolate. I wanted to call it the Goldie, and so that's what we called it. And so we have different. So our menu changes all the time. Our drink menu is stable, but our food menu changes every day because we want everything to be fresh. So, and we prepare just enough for the day. So once it's crossed off the blackboard, there's no more of it.
That's nice though, especially knowing that everything is fresh. Because you don't want to go to a shop and buy something that's stale, right?
Absolutely.
From the day before.
Absolutely.
So that's really good.
And that was very important to me because I've had a few, stomach challenges.
I hear that.
Right? And it's like, I don't think they should have served that. Right? And then also one of my biggest pet peeves is when I go into a restaurant and it's like, it's this big menu. It's like, no, we don't have that. No, we don't have that.
Exactly what I was going to say.
So those were my two motivators. I'm like, you know what? We're doing a blackboard, which is good for cafe. And every day we will decide what's on the menu based on what's available, based on what's fresh. And we prepare for that day. And that's what we're doing. And even our baked goods is the same thing. So you may come in today and get, our New York style cheesecake, and you're like, yes, and come back tomorrow, it may not be there. We may be doing something different.
So basically you have to line up in the morning to make sure you get what you want.
Our Jamaican style beef patties, first one we introduced, they were like, what is that? But literally that's what's happening. Like 10 o'clock this morning when we opened, this girl, it was sold out last, she was there. She's like, I want 2. And I was like, okay, we got you, don't you worry.
Yeah.
Like, that's how it is. Those who've tried it just keep coming back. And we've got people that pre-order it. Yeah. Oh, can you imagine already?
That's so good.
Yeah.
So tell me, setting up this business, the logistics, how easy was it to find like staff, find furniture? How easy?
It's not an easy word that you keep saying.
You're like, what a question. I'm sure you know challenges.
Considering that none of us knows anything about cafe or running a business, we've done extremely well. And we've been very fortunate to meet the right people.
Wow.
And that's been amazing. And Michael, who manages this mall, he's been phenomenal. Like, he has assisted all the way with different registrations, just making sure that everything is in line. And just find the right people. Like, I mean, I started with just me, and then you know, I brought over my manager now from Kumasi, which I knew her from there, so she came in very green to the position. So we're all green. You gotta see us in action.
None of you know what you're doing, but you're gonna make it work, right?
And then it's just a matter of just like talking to people and just connecting, and it just all fell in. And yeah, we've been very, very fortunate, just meeting the right people. Yeah.
That's so amazing. That's really good.
Yeah.
So how long did it literally take you to open this business?
So I secured the space in February, and then it was like March, April, May was all of the work going on.
Yeah.
And I believe we had our soft opening. Where are we in now? This is July.
We're in July.
I think it was like end of May or first week of June was our soft opening.
Wow.
And we had like 3 days where we just said, come sample our food. So the community, we just like, you know, tell the community we're here. So they came in and they sampled our drinks, our food. And then we had our official opening on the 10th of June.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're still like babies.
That's
we're still new.
fast,
Yeah.
That's a lot considering you don't really, you know, this is not like your background. You've done really well.
Yeah, no, like I'm a registered nurse by profession.
Oh my God. Okay.
Isn't that funny?
Okay. You're a registered nurse and now you own a cafe. Okay. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It happens.
It happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you ever think about doing nursing here in Ghana? Did that ever cross your mind?
No, it actually did not. I think that with everything that was happening at that time when I was there and I transitioned, it didn't cross my mind. I thought maybe I'd volunteer, like maybe in a volunteer capacity, providing some education and things. Like I would do at that level. Even in nursing, my specialty is mental health nursing, and then I manage programs. So I think I would do more on volunteering and educating, and like those kinds of. But to say I'm going to come and work as a nurse, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you ever? I mean, if you didn't have this, would you consider having a job here? Do you think that's practical?
No, not with my personality.
And what's wrong with your personality?
My personality says no. I'm only working for me.
Yeah. I think that's how it is for quite a lot of people that are kind of coming back. It's like you have to kind of work for yourself.
Yeah, because even over there, like I worked a bit and then I went on my own and did my own thing, right? So working for someone is not really for me.
Yeah.
No.
I'm with you on that. It's not for me either. It doesn't work.
No.
So how have you found kind of navigating Ghana? Because although you have been back and forth and you've had a little bit of experience, being here and actually staying here, living here permanently is a completely different ball game. How have you found getting around, doing shopping, all the day-to-day stuff, boring stuff?
It's a lot of patience, which I need to learn, so it's good for me. And it's if you see something today and you like it, just buy it because it might not be there tomorrow.
Right.
So I find that, and then just like locating things is not that easy. Like you can't just Google it and it's like, oh, there it pops up. So I find that here's a lot of social media, and I am not good with like Instagram and finding things. So really, it's just more like community, talking to people, and that has really helped me. Just, do you know where I can find this? Do you know where I can find that? And it's like boom, 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 it's done. So just a lot of community engagement.
So do you drive while you're here?
No. I have my driver's license, but I don't choose to drive.
Why not? No, I'm curious. Why not?
Because it's just the way that they drive it. It's like,
and it takes getting used to, doesn't it? It took me 2 years before I started driving. I was terrified. I'm like, can we not just form an orderly queue here?
Right?
You know, like you're parked and then someone's like in front of you and you're like, I don't understand what's happening here.
And then the roundabout, right? Like
roundabouts there's no laws on the round. You just go, like.
Go and try and get out.
It takes some getting used to.
It does, but I will eventually. I should. I want to. I really do.
Okay. So, do you speak a language?
Yes.
Okay, what do you speak?
Tree.
You speak Tree? Oh, fluently?
Yes.
That's amazing. So, do you feel like that helps you kind of get around and do what you need to do?
Yes, sometimes. Yeah, I think it does. I think that it depends on who you're talking to, right? So it is good to be able to speak the language, understand it, and to be able to communicate. But even with that, I find that it can be difficult sometimes because the person may not necessarily be listening to what you're saying, so it doesn't matter what language you speak, they're still not getting what you want, right? So it's about, for me, I think in communicating here is just taking your time and then double checking to make sure that you're truly understood, right? And I think that's,
Okay. So do you feel like if someone's coming here, they should learn the language, or do you feel like it's, I'm not trying to say that you don't need to learn the language. I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is, do you feel like it gives you plus points? Does it help?
I think, honestly, I really do believe, I believe it depends on the individual and the circumstance. So for example, my better half does not speak Tree, but yet when he goes out, he gets better deals than I do, and I speak Tree.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And so it's like, how does that? I'm like, he came with some time. He's like, oh, I got this for like 5 cents. I'm like, why did you charge me 8? Like, so I think it helps to know the language, to know what's going on. But I feel like, for me, like I haven't been to any other African countries. I can speak to Ghana. The people here have tried really hard to learn English to the best of their ability. That allows you some basic communication. And I know that even though sometimes you're communicating with the people here and you're like, you can get frustrated because they don't know what you want. But at the same time, they're bilingual and you're not, right?
Exactly.
Right?
So technically, almost like you're the dummy in this situation, right? Sorry, but you know
what I mean. So that helps, like But I think that it helps to know it, but you don't need to know it to be able to move around.
Right.
Based on my experience.
Okay. So are there things that you miss being here?
Yes. The convenience of everything and how quick everything can come and how easy it is to get stuff. Although I hear now, like even in the West, they're struggling with so many different, there's so much shortage. So I think I'm probably doing better than they are right now.
Absolutely.
I think that and in terms of variety of food was what I originally missed, which now I don't because we got a full commercial kitchen here. We can make whatever we want. So I'm good.
You can have what you want.
So overall I'm good. No, I don't think I missed much.
Okay. So what piece of advice would you give to someone who wants to do something similar to you, just move back and perhaps start a business? What would you say?
I would say do it. I would just say do it because you know what? Like, you just never know what's going to happen. And until you take that step, you don't know what the outcome is going to be. And too many times we let fear step in our way. So if your reason for not doing this is because you're scared, then that's not a good enough reason. But if it's that you need to take time to prepare and put things in place, that's a different conversation, right? So I think if you want to do it, take the steps and do it. If you don't like it, then change it and do something else. Right? Because nothing is permanent. Right? Absolutely. So just live.
Wow. That's amazing. I like that. Nice summary. So, so we're obviously in your cafe. So where can people find you? Where are we?
So we're in Nayarifa Mall, right before the Bree Hills by the toll booth.
Nice. Okay. So now you're going to get floods of people hopefully come and keep you nice and busy, busier than you already are.
So. And also we sell 100% Arabica bean coffee straight from Kenya. So we're not like our coffee is coming like straight from Kenya here.
Nice. I don't drink coffee, but it just sounds nice.
It is nice. It is a very nice drink. It's very nice. So we're very proud of that. Like just the idea of being able to do that, be able to source the coffee right here from Africa, not going from here to Europe or wherever and back, but right across. So we're very proud of that.
Lovely. So did you do all this, your decoration yourself? Did you design this place? I mean, this is beautiful. I'm sure you didn't paint it though.
No, I didn't paint it, but it came out of my head. It was just, I know that like.
Okay, so the inspiration was you. This is your, wow.
Yes, yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, you know what? Like I think sometimes we forget that coffee is grown here in Africa, right? And when people think coffee, think Europe or Western, right? But coffee, coffee is Africa's coffee. This is where it started from. And so it was important for me to capture that. And I wanted to capture, you know, the Mother Earth, right? That was so important to me, right? You know, and so looking at that, so I had this image of this woman, and she's drinking coffee, and the coffee fields are there, and you know, and so all of this. So when they drew the concept, and I looked, I'm like, huh, she kind of looks like me. Make it be me. and that's how it was, and that's how it came about. But it definitely a labor of work. Took long for them to capture what we were looking for, but I think they did a really good job.
It's really nice. As soon as you walk through the door, this definitely grabs your eye. Definitely.
Yeah, so we're very proud of it. Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Thank you.
So you guys, when you're in Ghana, definitely stop by. Disturb her a little bit, just disturb her a little bit.
We've got like the best brownies, beef patties.
Have you got some today?
I'm gonna see if because it was ready, because it was just made and it needs to cool properly, so I'll have to double check for you.
It's disappointment, isn't she?
We were trying our best to get everything up and ready for you. Like, we want to make sure you get all these samples. Yeah, and so we've got like chocolate chip cookies that we've made, and it's already starting to sound like it's not cooled down yet. Yeah, but come check us out.
We'll definitely check you out here. Okay, so guys, that's the end of today's video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. So as I say, stop by, check out the place, and come and speak to Heather, speak to the staff, and see what you think. Yeah, that's it. So if you haven't also subscribed to this channel, I would love it so much if you would do that for me. So if you could just hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Don't forget to also like, comment and share this video. Until next time, I am out. And Nuzi Baba.